making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball.
Caitlin Clark has once again proven that she's a generational talent, showing exactly why the WNBA is buzzing with excitement. She has become the first player since Michael Jordan to receive her own signature basketball shoe. And yes, Jordan remains the most iconic and valuable athlete globally.
Caitlin Clark just did something that no athlete has done since Michael.
And Caitlin, who accomplished this during her rookie year in the WNBA, is making an impact not just on basketball enthusiasts but across the entire sports world.
He's like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it, and it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
The skill set is out of this world, on a level that players like Angel Reese can only dream of. But when someone shines this brightly, envy often follows. Criticism becomes part of the journey when you're transforming the culture and taking over the game at the same time. Whether they're supporters or critics, everyone is watching Caitlin Clark closely, because she's not just an athlete. She's a movement.
Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah, the crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal.
In case you didn't catch it, Caitlin Clark has entirely reshaped the landscape of women's basketball and, truthfully, the entire sports industry. She's not just making history, she's redefining it. This marks a major shift, placing Clark in a league of her own, as she recently signed a deal with Wilson Sporting Goods, making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to launch her own signature basketball collection. Let's be honest, this deal symbolizes power, progress, and proof that women in sports are no longer willing to accept less. It's far more than just putting her name on a basketball. For years, women's basketball has struggled with lack of funding and recognition. But Clark has shattered those limitations as if they were never there. Her partnership with Wilson isn't just a personal milestone, it's a major victory for all female athletes fighting for visibility and respect. Remember Pete Maravica's long-standing NCAA scoring record? Clark broke it, helping lead Iowa to major wins. While others were trying to keep up, she was out building a legacy. From her college days, Clark has been making headlines, not just with record-breaking stats, but with game-changing influence. She's far more than just a player. She's a true force in the sport.
She is the Michael Jordan. I know you're not a major basketball
person.
I know. But she is the Michael Jordan of female basketball.
Now, the Michael Jordan comparison may sound bold at first, but consider this. Just as Jordan turned basketball into a worldwide phenomenon, Clark is upending the WNBA and women's sports overall. She combines elite skill, undeniable charisma, and, most importantly, the power to draw in viewers who might never have given women's basketball a chance. To put it in perspective, national TV broadcasts are now averaging 1.32 million viewers, figures that would rival even the NBA. Clark isn't just filling seats. Her Indiana Fever set franchise attendance records this season with over 340,000 fans. And the excitement doesn't stop at the arena doors. At the center of every headline and viral moment is Clark. She's not merely playing the game, she's steering the conversation, driving clicks, and sparking engagement. In just the first week of the season, the WNBA's social channels generated 157 million video views, a staggering 380% increase from last year.
Caitlin Clark was marketable, but she's been put over some pretty big names. In fact, some worldwide, huge, international names. Two of them being Messi and
She's a one-woman financial powerhouse. Jersey sales through the WNBA's official merchandise store have shattered previous records. This year, the league's sponsor media value reached $136 million, and nearly half of that surge can be directly linked to Clark and the Indiana Fever. She's redefining what it means to secure brand deals, landing major partnerships and proving that investing in women's sports isn't just morally right, it's a smart business move. Fever merchandise featuring Clark has led the way, with sales jumping 193%. To put it plainly, that's over a 1,000% increase driven by a single rookie.
Caitlin Clark on a worldwide marketability list for athletes to be ahead of both Messi and Ronaldo is quite impressive. I mean, she's ahead of Steph Curry. Steph Curry is behind her.
But that's not all. Clark's influence goes far beyond the hardwood. In Indianapolis alone, her presence is estimated to have generated $36 million through ticket sales, merchandise, and the ripple effects on local businesses. And this is just the beginning. Even early in her career, she's already making a powerful economic impact. For every young athlete dreaming of going pro, Caitlin Clark has become a symbol of what's possible. Her rise isn't just about record-breaking stats. It represents a cultural shift. She embodies what the future of women's basketball should be: dynamic, exciting, and thriving. Her impact isn't just in the numbers, it's in the atmosphere, the energy, and the movement she's created. Clark isn't just playing the game, she's reshaping it. In 2024, Time magazine didn't name her Basketball Player of the Year or even Female Athlete of the Year. They simply called her Athlete of the Year. That's a title reserved for those who redefine the limits of what's possible, and Clark is doing exactly that. This recognition isn't just an individual honor, it shines a global spotlight on her and, by extension, on women's basketball as a whole. The fact that it took this long is telling, but Clark is making sure the world never overlooks it again.
A lot of people weren't willing or were a bit reluctant to appreciate was the game on this young white sister of ours. She can ball.
And Clark's impact isn't limited to what she does on the court. She's making headlines off it as well. Her appearance at the Time 100 Gala in New York City wasn't just another public outing. It was a statement of presence. She's more than just a basketball phenom. She's become a cultural force, mingling with some of the most influential figures in the world. Clark is showing that athletes belong in every space, from corporate boardrooms to glamorous red carpets. Every step she takes outside of basketball marks progress for women in sports everywhere. Comparing her to Tiger Woods isn't exaggeration, it's reality. Just as Tiger transformed golf into must-see TV and redefined its commercial value, Clark is changing the way people perceive women's basketball, proving that it deserves attention, investment, and admiration. Very few athletes in history have carried this kind of star power, and Clark already radiates it.
For the game. And by the way, she came in there and looked out for everyone.
Clark's rapid rise in the WNBA hasn't come without friction. Not everyone in the league, especially some seasoned veterans, is thrilled about the spotlight she's commanding. And honestly, who could blame them? With great visibility often comes controversy. But make no mistake, Clark isn't the one creating division. She's simply shining a light on long-standing issues that have plagued the league for years. Wage gaps, lack of recognition, and the ongoing battle for respect. Her influence is pushing the WNBA to take long overdue action. The league is now in the process of renegotiating its collective bargaining agreement to raise player salaries and has committed $50 million toward implementing charter flights. These changes are direct responses to the momentum Clark has generated. Yes, it's a step forward, but let's not pretend it's generosity. This isn't a handout. It's a necessity. Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent, and the league is finally realizing that keeping up with her impact is essential for its own survival.
Try so long to get respect for women's basketball, and then they treat it like a junior high school girl's locker room. Junior high school girl antics on the court. Instead of playing the game, they gotta be drama because they're jealous. Instead of letting their skills speak for themselves, they gotta be drama because...
All the buzz around Clark has also sparked serious conversations about growth. With record-breaking viewership and attendance, the WNBA is being urged to consider expansion, not as a luxury, but as a necessity. The demand is there, and Clark's ability to pack arenas and draw massive audiences has made that undeniable. Think about it. Her $28 million Nike endorsement deal isn't just a financial win, it's a statement. It signals loud and clear that women athletes hold tremendous value, equal to, if not greater than, their male counterparts. This isn't just about earnings, it's about changing perceptions. Clark isn't simply cashing in, she's raising the bar. Brands are finally realizing that investing in women's sports is not just the right move ethically, it's a winning business strategy. And Clark, She's the ultimate proof of that.
Idea of some players being jealous, yes, that probably exists.
Okay.
To me, yeah, jealous, sure. I mean, would you be jealous of somebody that got $28 million a shoe deal or whatever the deal is before you step foot?
The real question now is whether the WNBA can keep pace as it rides this unprecedented wave of attention. Clark single-handedly brought the league into the spotlight, but sustaining that momentum is an entirely different challenge. The league can't afford to fall behind. It must evolve, grow, and seize the momentum Clark has generated. If the league is smart, this moment won't just belong to her, it will become a turning point for them too. Caitlin Clark may be just starting her professional journey, but the impact she's already had is remarkable. She's not only breaking records, she's breaking down barriers. One thing is crystal clear. Caitlin Clark didn't come to follow the rules, she came to redefine them. She's setting a new bar for what's possible in women's basketball. The real challenge isn't whether she can keep going, it's whether the sport and the league can rise high enough to meet her.